From Fox 39, WQRF-TV Rockford, and your home team, Eyewitness News at 9 starts now.
As summer temperatures approach, many are going to be bringing their bikes out of storage. The course teaches kids how to stay safe while traveling on two wheels. A clothing drive will take almost anything to keep it out of the landfills. How stained and torn t-shirts are turned into something you might have in your home. And visitors came from out of state to hit the field with the Rockford Peaches. Why this event also serves as an example for young girls. Good evening, I'm Taylor Castro. Thanks for joining us tonight. May is Bike Safety Month, and today kids got to learn how to be safe while riding their bikes. Our Nicole Delgado caught up with Rockford police officers as they put on a safety course.
You can be the best bike rider in the world, and you still never know what the other person's going to do.
And that's why Brandon Mather brought his kids to the bike rodeo, where Rockford police officers teach kids how to be safe while riding their bike.
It's always good that they get every lesson they can and teach them how to drive a bike a little bit better.
Kids got free helmets and a chance to win a bike, along with learning 3 simple hand signals to do while riding the bike course.
You stick your arm straight out to show you're turning left. You bend your elbow up like this to show that you're turning right. And then you just invert it to show that you're stopping.
Officer Aaron Murphy says doing these signals can show the person behind you what you're doing to prevent a crash.
We unfortunately respond to a lot of people getting hit by bikes, and unfortunately they're younger. Kids don't look both ways. So we're trying to teach the kids how to teach the person behind them whether they're turning left, right, and stopping, and so maybe, save a life or two.
Mather says he is glad the Rockford Police Department wants to teach our youth how to be safe and still have fun.
Just the chance to get to interact with other kids, have a good time, learn a little bit, and interact with the police. They came out, they had some ice cream, and just had some fun on a good Saturday.
That was Nicole Delgado reporting. General Motors is recalling close to 1 million cars because of potential airbag safety issues. The recall affects certain Buick, Chevy, and GMC models from 2014 to 2017. General Motors says a manufacturer defect can cause the airbag inflators to explode. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has asked the manufacturer, ARC Automotive, to recall the inflators, but ARC says there's no issue. The Highway Administration says malfunctions have killed at least 2 people in the U.S. and Canada. The U.S. Postal Service launches a new program to stop mail-related crimes. Project Safe Delivery aims to reduce various crimes such as mail theft, letter carrier robberies, postage counterfeiting, and change of address fraud. The new anti-crime measures include deploying high-security collection boxes, replacing arrow and modified arrow locks, and throwing away packages with fake postage. Enhanced verification for in-person change of address requests will be needed. According to the USPS, there has been 25,000 mail thefts as well as 300 mail carrier robberies this year. Changes are on the way for the upcoming Tony Awards. This year's ceremony will not be televised due to the ongoing writers' strike. The Writers Guild of America denied a waiver requesting the event be allowed to air on CBS and to stream on Paramount+. A meeting has been planned for Monday with theater community leaders to see how the ceremony will move forward. Options reportedly include a press conference style presentation. The awards were originally slated for Sunday, June 11th at New York's United Palace Theater. About 2% of children in the U.S. are allergic to peanuts, and scientists are working on a patch to help decrease the risk of a deadly allergic reaction. It contains a small amount of peanut protein, which is absorbed into the user's skin. The patch is meant to be worn daily, and in one test, toddlers could eat 3 to 4 peanuts without a problem after wearing the patch for a year. The FDA has asked for extra data to analyze the product's safety. Americans are planning to spend record amounts for Mother's Day this year. The National Retail Federation says it expects consumers to spend a little over $35 billion on Mother's Day. That's $4 billion more than last year's record high. It works out to about $274 per person, which is the highest in history. 57% plan to spend the money on a mother, while 23% will spend it on a wife, and 12% will buy gifts for a daughter. State Line residents cleaned out their closets for a good cause. Keep Northern Illinois Beautiful's annual spring clothing drive was held today. There were 5 locations in the Rockford area where people could drop off clothes, bedding, purses, belts, and even soft-sided luggage. The unwanted textiles reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Clean clothing was sorted by Goodwill staff to be distributed to stores, but stained linens and holey t-shirts will be taken to be shredded and recycled into carpet padding and insulation.
People are very grateful and they often say, thank you for taking this. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to throw it away. And it also gives you a chance to start going through your closets and pulling out the things you don't wear anymore.
If you couldn't make it out today, Keep Northern Illinois Beautiful has 2 locations that accept recyclables. For the locations and their hours, check out the story on our website, mystateline.com. Museum goers got to play ball with the Rockford Peaches this afternoon. The Rockford Peaches Living History Baseball League was back in action Saturday at Midway Village Museum. People of all ages got to hit the field with the reenactors. One visitor came all the way from Pittsburgh to join the fun. She made her own uniform to play in and spread an important message for the young girls in attendance.
Little girls that want to play softball, there aren't any professional teams for them to look out to. I was at a baseball game on Sunday and, all of the players are men. So any little girl sitting there says, oh, well, obviously I can't do that because only men do that. And that's just not true.
I think it's good for little girls to see that you can keep playing even past your wonder years. So I'm past my wonder years now, but not quite up there. But I think they need to see that we're never too old to play ball. Girls can do anything they want to do. So anything that they want to do, they're capable of. And I think they should get the opportunity to play hockey or football or whatever makes you happy.
There are more exhibits on the Rockford Peaches inside the Village Museum. Astronomers discovered what they believe to be the largest cosmic explosion ever detected. Researchers say the event has been verified by telescopes in the US, Spain, Chile, and the UK. They believe it's an explosion between a gas cloud and a black hole. It was automatically recorded but not discovered until a year later by astronomers combing through the data. The explosion is more than 10 times brighter than any recorded exploding star, and it's lasted an extraordinary 3 years. Many had predicted a surge of migrants at the southern U.S. border as Title 42 came to an end earlier this week. But the Biden administration says that surge has not been as dramatic as some expected. Asylum seekers arriving at the U.S. border now face new immigration policies. Here's Phil Lipoff with the details.
Title 42, the Trump-era health policy that allowed for the quick removal of migrants from the U.S., came to an end earlier this week. Many feared there would be a surge of migrants at the border, but on Friday, the Biden administration says so far that surge has not been as dramatic as some predicted.
We did not see a substantial increase overnight or an influx at midnight.
A new immigration policy now requires non-Mexican migrants to first apply for and be denied asylum in another country. Migrants will have to make an appointment on the CBP One app, but many are having problems with the technology.
There is no internet going on this border town. Internet's very important or you can't use the app, and no one ever talks about that fact.
If the new immigration rules are not followed, migrants could be removed and not allowed to enter the U.S. for at least 5 years.
The purpose of what we're doing now is making legal immigration more streamlined and moving in the direction that people know that there's a legal way to get here and not a legal way.
Meantime, border cities continue to feel the pressure. An estimated record 10,000 migrants crossed per day this week, 1,800 coming into El Paso, Texas on Thursday alone.
We know that we still need to prepare for the unknown.
But the challenges are not limited to border cities. This bus carrying migrants arrived in Manhattan on Friday. New York City and Chicago declaring states of emergencies as cities across the country struggle to deal with the influx of migrants.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
The temperatures today were a little bit on the cooler side compared to where we were yesterday when we made it into the mid-70s. We're stuck in the low 70s as we got throughout the day today with a little bit more cloud cover as well. However, we were a lot clearer on the radar as far as rainfall was concerned, especially considering that we had 0.8 inches of rainfall at the Rockford Airport yesterday. Temperatures today did make it into the low 70s across the board. Sterling did make it to 77, but the rest of the areas were stuck in the low 70s throughout the day. As we get later on here into the night tonight, rain showers that have been trying to work their way across parts of Iowa will gradually, slowly work their way a little bit closer into the area. However, I think the majority of these don't even come in until well after midnight, probably until we get closer to around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning before this line of showers starts to come in, along with a cold front that's associated with that low pressure system spinning up across parts of Iowa. Because of that, the severe threat is a lot lower, especially when we looked at what we had earlier today. The severe threat concentrated across parts of Iowa and now down into central and even southern Illinois, only barely clipping just a part of the state line. We could have a few stray showers that might be a little bit on the stronger side, with a few rumbles of thunder possible as well, but I think the majority of those do stay under severe limits, even outside of our general area. Temperatures tonight do fall back down into the 50s for our overnight low, 54 degrees at least for that overnight low, as we have those rain showers and even a potentially few storms come in through the area. As we get into tomorrow, temperatures do not rise very far. We only get back up into the 50s for those afternoon highs. We're going to be stuck under very overcast skies as well as those rain showers that will be persisting throughout the day, along with some breezier conditions as well. We go right back to Futurecast, picking up where we left off with those rain showers kind of hovering around, sticking with us throughout much of the day. We're not going to be raining the entire time as we get into tomorrow, but I think on and off rain showers, it'll be a little bit more persistent through the early part of the morning, are definitely possible as we get into the afternoon. Things start to clear out a little bit, but we still have a few of those stray showers sticking around even late into the evening. Temperatures falling back down into the 40s and even potentially the upper 30s in a couple of spots before they rise back into the 70s as we get into Monday. Then we actually get the clearer patterns sticking in, but as we get into Mother's Day, things are looking a lot on the cooler side. Temperatures only getting back into the 50s, as I mentioned, getting up into the upper 50s with a lot more of those rain showers hovering around throughout the afternoon. So if you have any Mother's Day plans, make sure you probably bring those inside. But luckily, as we get into the early part of the week, things are trending upward quite a bit. As we get into Monday and Tuesday, temperatures will be rising back up into the 70s and right around or even just above average for this time of year as we get into the beginning and middle of the week, with a little bit more sunshine as well. So we do have the showers that we have on Sunday, but then as we get into Monday, the sunshine comes out, and that sticks around with us at least for the middle of the week before our next rain chances start to work their way in toward the end of the week.
Now sports with Reagan Holgate.
The transition from Division III to Division II was smooth for the Rock Valley College softball team in the regular season. The Golden Eagles won 41 games. Now we'll see if they can keep that going into the postseason. RVC hosted a regional opener this afternoon against the Blackhawk Braves. Ace pitcher Madison Carlson did a great job changing speeds on her pitches. She gets the early strikeout here. Now into the bottom of the third, RVC shortstop Jenna Turner steps into a pitch and sends it deep into the left field corner. That drove in a run, and Turner hustled all the way to third for a triple. Now we're still in the third inning. It's Sam Tortolot. She goes the other way, and that's a hit. Molly Cable scored for the 3-0 lead. Now into the bottom of the fourth, RVC padded its lead. It's Turner again slapping a hit to left. Ava Martin scores. The Braves had a couple runners on base in the fifth, but Carlson gets out of it with a big strikeout. Carlson raised her record to 23-3. Rock Valley defeated Blackhawk 7-2, advancing to the second round. And because of the weather tomorrow, the Golden Eagles will travel to play Madison, the 3 seed, tomorrow at noon. The Cubs were on the road again in Minnesota for Game 2 with the Twins. Last night's win pushed them back to the 500 mark, trying to keep that rolling today. A bit of a rain delay to start this one. Things soon got going though, but Cubs fans saw their team get showered with long balls today. Hayden Wisniewski had only allowed 1 earned run in each of his last 3 starts, but Alex Kurlikov matches that with his first homer of the season right there. Then in the third inning, Joey Gallo hits 200, but also gives his team this, an absolute rocket to the upper deck with 2 on, and it's 4-0. Now Kira Loff would follow with his second of the game. Then in the fifth, it's Jorge Polanco's turn to widen that lead to 7-0. I think you're starting to see the trend here. Carlos Carrera also went deep. The Cubs dipped back below 500 with a final score of 11-1. Now, could this be the end of the Warriors dynasty? Golden State was handed their first playoff series loss last night to LeBron James and the Lakers. That's their first loss outside of the NBA Finals under Steve Kerr. So obviously very unfamiliar territory for this team, and Kerr was shockingly honest after their elimination.
This is not a championship team. You know, if we were, we'd be moving on. So you can look at the year in total and see all the ups and downs, and there was all kinds of stuff that went on and adversity that hit, but our group stayed together and competed till the end and made a pretty good run.
No competitor believes that until you're proven that you're not a championship team. That's what, you know, getting beaten in a playoff series means. Basketball is over for this year, so felt it in the fourth quarter with about 7 minutes left.
Now, this is something you love to see. There's been a big shift in the WNBA and the interest in the women's game, and it was on full display tonight. The league celebrated its first game in Canada in front of a sold-out crowd. The Chicago Sky added an extra highlight by beating the Minnesota Lynx to close out the preseason. The two will play again in their season opener on Friday.
Moving our Mother's Day plans inside might be a good idea for tomorrow.
Right, yeah. Well, all the rain showers we're going to be dealing with, it may not quite be as heavy of the rain as what we had yesterday, but we will be dealing with those rain showers kind of on and off throughout much of the afternoon, and even going into the evening, some spottier showers. The first one, interactive radar from Rockford Auto Glass and more. But then as we get a little bit more into the middle of the week, temperatures warming back into the 70s, a little bit more sunshine by Wednesday.
Sounds great. Thanks, Jordan, and thank you for joining us.